Let's go with the next one then. Is that Zed? Yeah, it's Zed. Oh, okay, I know what this is. Yeah, Rakan and Zaya. This was a very fun cinematic when, as a champion introduction, and this is already into canon lore for sure. Hup, hup. One of the comments about Rakan, it's the funniest thing. Get yourself a man who loves you as much as Rakan loves himself. It's so true. I got it. I'm the support. It's fine. Trying to remember why they're fighting Zed for the most part. I think it was just he was in the lands of her people or something like that. And obviously Zed is also evil, shadow magic and all that shit. I don't remember the exact reason Rakan and Zaya are fighting Zed's forces. I don't think it's too relevant to the main story overall. I just know that Zed evil, Zed bad, kill Zed kind of thing. Yeah, I loved it. Only thing that I didn't like how always needed to happen something lore important in show. This is maybe only nitpicking. Ah, fair enough. Yeah, it's. Let's see. Would that be the case? Lore important in the lore in the show. I feel like there was a lot of character building more so. Well, I guess you can consider that as lore important. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's definitely nitpicking. It's not necessarily a bad thing to nitpick, but yeah, if you're looking for anything negative, then you have to nitpick because overall Arcane, as much as I don't like the characters in Arcane, as much as I don't care about them, as much as I don't care about the overall story of Zaun Piltover, as in like a standalone, as like an anime, as like a series, I think everything in it was overall good. The graphics was consistently good. The fight scenes choreography were good. The story overall is good. But not enough world. And like Zaun and Piltover, in my opinion, are very, very like one of the most boring areas of the world of Runeterra. Ione is way better. Demacia is way better. Noxus is way better. What's called Shurima is way better. Zaun and Piltover, Freljord would be even better, right? It's like Zaun and Piltover are just like the most boring areas of the world, right? It's like I just didn't care. Also, I don't care about Jinx, Vi, Caitlyn, and Jace as characters. Just it is what it is. Oh. Uses R. And she missed her R for some reason. Oh, all the feathers. Okay. Dude, I don't know why Rakan is so tanky, by the way, in game. He's like, he doesn't look like somebody who should be as tanky as he is, but he's so fucking tanky. Think they finish next season Piltover. After that, they make same style show other part of world, maybe further east, new continent. That could be interesting. Have you read Ruined King novel? I have not read the novel. I've watched the videos about the Ruined King. I do love the whole Ruined King stuff. It has a Wrath of the Lich King vibe to it, so I do like that. Yeah, after Arcane 2, they might do the other zones as well, but I just don't care about Arcane 2, man. I want Shurima Noxus would be so fucking good. Demacia on its own is just such a good story, right? And again, I wish they won't make a parallel universe. I really want them to make canon universe. That's probably like my main problems with that. Ruination, though, if they make a Ruination one, bro, I think that would be way more hype than Arcane. Arcane, listen to this, Arcane was very popular and very good, but if they, and like, overall, I would say Zaun and Piltover is not something most players of League, or people who care about the lore, cared about. There's almost no lore around Zaun Piltover that consistently being covered. Ionia is being covered. Noxus is less covered. Noxus is mostly covered like based because of Mordekaiser, like the past of Noxus. Demacia has massive comics, very long stories, and like it branches out to Freljord. The Silas story arc is way more interesting than anything that Zaun and Piltover have to offer. Imagine they're expanding on just the Silas story. They make an Arcane about Silas, right? They make an Arcane about Viego, right? It's just going to be so much more interesting and way more viewers than something like Arcane, which was a story most people probably didn't even know they wanted to watch, right? They watched it, it was good, don't get me wrong. But imagine it was a story that people were like actually like interested in, right? Like really interested before the show even came out. I think it would be so much better. Yeah, fucking Rakan is a tank, bro. Ah, look at that. Feathers like angels. Why does she have a nose ring, bro? Girls with nose rings is a big no-no for me. It's like, you lose like 2 points of attractiveness. I don't know why, I just don't like nose rings on girls. It's like, what are you, a bull? Where did Zed go, by the way? And there we go, restoring nature. Or is that the spirit of Ionia restoring it? Is that what Zed was doing? He was destroying places in Ionia and that like ruining the nature. So Rakan and Zaya are stopping him and restoring the natural order in the area or something like that. I really don't remember the story of Zed of Zed and Zaya. Oh well. Anyways, let's move on to the next one.